Speaker, the Prime Minister has established a reputation of being willing to win at any cost, but the cost to Canadians has been widespread unethical and electoral abuse. We have the robo-fraud investigation. We have allegations of widespread voter intimidation in the now invalidated Etobicoke Centre campaign. And, of course, we have the issue of fraud, forgery, and now kickbacks in Peterborough. So either the Prime Minister cares when one of his members steps over the line, or he doesn't. Is this why he has refused to ask his parliamentary secretary to step down?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Transport.
Quite the contrary, Mr. Speaker. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary submitted his audited and verified filings to the Elections Agency almost 4 years ago, which accepted them and has not since raised any issue with them. By contrast, the NDP accepted what we now know to be illegal contributions. They've confessed that from powerful union bosses. They've been forced to pay some of that money back. But now that they refuse to tell Canadians how much illegal money they accepted and how much they paid back, I invite the honourable member to rise and do so now.
The honourable member for Timmins-James Bay.
Thank you. Yeah, the political white noise that helped me. I forgot to add in the 4 convictions for electoral fraud, having to pay the highest fines. And what did the Prime Minister do? He took those rule breakers and he promoted them to the Senate. You know, even Brian Mulroney knew when to bench the bad apples. So it's probably not surprising that we see the Prime Minister turning a blind eye to serious allegations of fraud, forgery, and kickbacks, which are now in the court documents. So is the Prime Minister not aware of these court documents, or is this just the price of doing business for that government?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Transport.
Mr. Speaker, once again, the honourable member has submitted these documents to Elections Canada almost 4 years ago. He had them audited. They were verified, approved. And he has not heard any contact from Elections Canada. Presumably, if they have questions for him, they will ask. By contrast, the NDP has been forced to plead guilty to breaking the law and accepting illegal union donations. They had to give some of that money back. We don't know how much because they won't tell us.